The story of Fat Tire is a man's story of passion and love.
I like to tell the story of how the brewery started.
His passion for homebrewing took him to another country where he sought the knowledge of the best beer makers in the world.
And he loved beer. He loved drinking beer, he loved reading about beer and making beer.
Shortly after his journey, he married the love of his life, and together they created magic. They created the new Belgium Brewery. In 1989, Jeff Liebisch, an electrical engineer, went to Europe in his pursuit of knowledge to make an amazing beer.
He jumped across the pond with two things in hand. A Let's Go Europe guidebook, so he knew how to get around, where to go, and a specialized stump jumper mountain bike.
He rode his mountain bike with fat tires across Europe, visiting villages who were famous for their beer.
He kept getting laughed at because these Europeans had never seen this technology yet. He kept pointing at his bike and saying, "What's with those fat tires?" He was in Belgium for 1 week, and the Wednesday of that week stood out really more than anything because he found himself in Bruges, Belgium, standing before Bruges Berche, which he still refers to as the best beer bar in the world. But what he was really looking at was a sign on that door that said "Closed on Wednesdays." So, a little unfortunate. But Jeff knew a little bit of Flemish, which is the native tongue, and there was a handwritten note on that door that said, "Because today is a Catholic holiday, we must celebrate, we will open at 4 p.m. So Jeff comes back in the afternoon, finds the door wide open, all of the bar stools are empty. The man working that day's name was Jan, and he was one of the co-owners of Bruges Berche. And Jan was just oozing his passion and love for his work with these Belgian beers. He decides from that point forward, when he gets back to Colorado, he's going to make exclusively Belgian styles of beer.
Returning to Fort Collins, Colorado with a souvenir strain of brewer's yeast, he experimented with a mixture of recipes and his own ideas from his European excursion.
This is our brew house. So this is where all of our beers start their life.
Jeff designed and built an operation out of repurposed dairy equipment that would fit into their basement and their finances, and Kim went to work on marketing, sales, and distribution. Once the business grew beyond their basement, they needed to expand production, so they moved to their current location. Jeff figured out how to design, build, and program the computerized control system and worked side by side with local contractors on the rest. Kim and Jeff have become trendsetters in the operation of their business. After 1 year of employment, their employees become owners in the brewery.